go. Looks like first fish of the day. We're fishing out here in Pactola, and that reminds me, we just talked to a guy at another spot that they speared a 48-inch northern out of this lake just last week. So I'm out here with my good friends, Chad Cummings and Cody Lauer, and we're fishing for bluegills and we're picking up a few trout mixed in. So we'll put this one back. He's got a war wound. It's another little gill. We're fishing the Black Hills National Forest. One of the nice things about this area is we can fish so many lakes within just a couple of minutes drive. Right now we're fishing just offshore, but this is actually 14 feet of water. So we're targeting panfish today. There's rainbow trout, crappies, and everything else kind of swimming in this shallower bay that drops off into the deeper area of Pactola. But we'll put this one back and we'll go try to get a few more. All right. One of the advantages using the T2 toothpick is it keeps the paint on your jigs. I've been using this one all morning, and you can bet if I was using a forceps, that thing would be all tore up by now, and I probably would have went through a couple of jigs. So you're spending money on the good custom jigs. It'll keep your jigs all in order and get your fish back quickly and in good shape.
Tell you what, sometimes the difference is in size, and when you think size doesn't matter, sometimes it does. So what I found was Dan here has been catching all the fish, so I had to downsize what I was doing in my presentation, and to do so I simply just took a much smaller jig and went to a smaller profile. I went downsize, caught a fish. Sometimes it's all about adapting.
That feels like a little better one. Was fishing out into the farther out in the bay in the sunlight, so I moved over here in the shade. Oh, that is a little bit nicer one. So I moved over here in the shade, and I've got a lighter colored jig, and I think that was the ticket. Wasn't having as much luck down towards the bottom, so I've been making the fish come up high to get it. And I've noticed that bigger fish are more willing to come up. I think it's because since they're a little larger fish, they're not as afraid of the predator fish as the smaller ones are. So one of the things that we've learned is if the bigger fish tend to come up higher to feed than the smaller ones. So if you have a lot of them down there, you're going to want to try to fish the top of that school to try to pick off the bigger ones. It's a trout. Whoa! Somebody grab my Vexlar, Chad. Can you get it?
Yep.
I was fishing bluegills, and all of a sudden this mark came in a little bit higher, and wow, this is a nice trout. Wow, they really will put your gear to the test. Here he comes. Ooh. And I don't really want to horse him. I got 2-pound test, a 4mm jig.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, this is our Redline Series light action rod. It's normally used for panfish, but you know, we've been putting it to the test, and it's been handling even these rainbows. Here we go.
Nice rainbow.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow, it's a big one. Yeah, excellent.
Oh, look at the color.
Yeah, that's another one of those big dark ones like we had this morning. Wow, look at the size of that beast.
Oh, when they get the red cheeks like that, so beautiful.
Hold
this one's like got a mocha finish to it.
What a beautiful fish. Look at that.
Toothpick comes in handy for getting those hooks out clean. You get a nice fish like that, and nobody gets hurt.
Whoa! Need help, Chad?
Nice trout. Come on, baby. Well.
Oh. Whoa.
Hey.
There we go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Thanks for the assist. I about had that get away from me there.
Well, it's a heck of a fight on light line.
When you catch a fish like that on 3-pound test, there's nothing like it. The fight, the fun of that, and that's one thing you get out here in the Black Hills. You know, I spent a lot of my time in Okoboji, Iowa, and you and I in South Dakota and the southern parts of Minnesota, and we don't get to catch trout like this.
No.
And they fight a whole different way, and it's a lot of fun. So to take a little 3mm jig and be able to put something like this on the ice, it's amazing. So the Black Hills have so much to offer. Great lodging, beautiful scenery, and geez, temps that are incredible.
Hey Chad, that's a gorgeous fish. So we're gonna put them back, but for Cody Lauer, Chad Cummings, I'm Dan Houg with the Cold Snap Protein. More Midwest Outdoors coming right up.